Morning. It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm just going to shout at the camera for a second because there's a motorway over there. But I'm back from my honeymoon and I'm actually going to try and get back on my weekly upload schedule, seeing as I missed April. So more about that in a second. Just so we're going to start talking again, there's a train going off my head. Anyway, he's buggered off now as I walk past this ungodly thing. Anyway, what was I trying to say before? So, this year I wanted to upload a video every single week and I was doing quite well. I don't think I missed a week, I might have missed one by maybe a day. And then I missed April in its entirety. It's currently the 28th of April. Trying to fall over on the steps. That's quite nice. So, having started in the lovely bluebells across the motorway, I figured I'd come and try and give a bit of a plan, the next few video ideas I've got, and then maybe just turn on my Pokemon Go daily incense and have a bit of a play with that as well. So yeah, come join us for that. And we're back in a completely different field. Why did I miss April? Well, I went on my honeymoon, but I didn't want to spend, trying to fall over the start. I didn't want to spend the best part of 3 weeks in Japan just ramming a camera in my wife's face trying to just make silly videos. So I figured before we go, I'll try and make a load of videos and then it'll be okay. But then obviously with a honeymoon, you kind of need to plan these things. So that took over. However, what I did come up with was a fair few ideas during that plan for stuff that I can now do anytime I want. So that's what we're going to get into. And also, started Pokemon Go. So let's have a look at the daily incense and see what turns up on that. Daily incense used now. Let's have a look at the first one. Bloody Wooloo. Well, at least I'm in a field, it kind of fits with the farm vibe. Those ideas, that was a swing and a miss. Those ideas for video, another swing and a miss. I hate you, I'm going to turn you to mutton. Just the new option in Pokemon Go. Ooh, maybe I just saw a buzzard. It's favourite transfer slaughter. But, what was I talking about? Which is a bad idea to try and play Pokemon Go and think about all my ideas. Desperate, boring. I am just getting slaughtered today. I need to stop cussing these things out, they can hear me. Third time's a charm, right? I might actually tell you what I'm going to do for a bit. Basically, what I've thought about doing for a long time is how far of a distance I could just walk home just after a day out. And I found a really good route from Stratford all the way back up to the Mason's Arms in Solihull. It's bang on 20 miles, all the way down the canals. I just had a buzzard who just took off. There he goes. You probably can't see that to the life. That little bird, that's a buzzard. That little bird's a big bird. Will you bring in the legendary bird look? No. Swaddling. Thanks. Effectively going to be an entire video to itself. Try and hope for some better weather and then we can get on and crack on with that. Then, because I love cameras and photography so much, I had a pretty good idea about a sort of time-limited challenge in a way. And that is going to be probably a small series unto itself, which for the time being is going to replace the Backroad Bit series. And as soon as we get across the motorway, I'll explain what that is. Why is the Backroad Bit series going to hell, Kai? Well, because the bike's going to hell. Perhaps from watching this video, it's developed a pretty severe knock, and I think he's maybe even like third or fourth piston just by the sounds of it, having stuck a screwdriver to the side of the engine and then started to listen to the knocking on the inside. That bike, I mean, it's been a bane of my life, and I got it was broken, but yada yada yada, whole other bunch of issues. That bike's going in the bin, and I think by maybe June or July, if I don't fall down these steps, nearly, I shall have a nice shiny new bike. A nice shiny new Pokemon? No, okay. I do have a Poliwag. Yeah, Poliwag. Casually forgetting all the original Pokemon names, don't mind me. Instead of that series carrying on for a while, I figured I'd start a new one, call it my 12-shot challenge. I'm gonna find a decent location to go to, take a camera out and start the interval timer on that camera, and every 5 minutes the camera's just gonna fire off a shot, and I need to have walked around, found a composition, picked out the best bits, and that sounds, to me, like a pretty decent way to try and, I don't know, be a little bit less fussy with my photography. Anyway, through here for a second. Just waiting for my next spawn to come in, which will be... Oh, I thought it was a... Oh, it is a bird. Bloody hell. Okay. Ow. That just went into my foot, just through my boot. Oh, thank you, Zapdos. Thank you for the hepatitis, the tetanus, and all the stuff in between. Right, let's see if we can bloody catch it as a reward for getting stabbed in the foot this morning. Lovely. And we are going to hopefully get an excellent throw on this. Hup, swing and a miss. Number 2. Hup, swing and a miss. And breaks out. And it's gone, as it always does. Yay! Anyway, back to my walk. My foot really hurts. Anything good on Pokemon? No. More importantly, any pieces of metal sticking out of the bloody floor. Spin this. What's my next spawn going to be? It is... Do what? Excellent. No. Swing and a miss. I'm really looking forward to that 20-mile walk back from Stratford. Just goes all the way down the canals. And actually see if I can walk 20 miles, which is kind of fun. And then I was thinking, if I survive that, then my next idea was like, well, how far can I walk in a day? Just how far? Catch, you stupid otter. How far can I get? 24 hours straight? Or like... in 8 hours, if that's more reasonable. I don't even want to catch this. Go away. I don't care. Oh, look, a MILF tank. Not shiny. Oh, well. No, excellent. Let's carry on. But yeah, I want to see how far I could walk in a day after that. That would be pretty cool. Just hold the line, caller. Oh, pat rat. I would stamp on that pat rat. I would not pat that rat. Anyway, seeing as my bike is knackered, well, knackering, I might be able to get a couple of rides out of it. So if you see more on the Fireblade, then I am literally just chancing it and see if the piston wants to just exit the side of the block as I ride it. But it does mean I get to go and buy a new bike. And that'll be the first time in nearly 10 years that I've been able to do that. I figured, why not buy a new bike and actually get my first ever brand new bike. There'll be a bunch of test rides, some investigation, a whole lot of spreadsheets, and then you'll figure out if I'm still young or if I have in fact become a broken old man. Well, a spoiler alert, it's going to be a twin, unless I can find a good Triumph for the money. So there is that. Anyway, back to walking through the trees. Well, I think I managed to fill up the hard drive on my phone because the screen recording on my phone has stopped. Anyway, I'm not really catching anything good, so both of us aren't going to be missing anything. Come on, catch it, Skye. I would also record the screen, but I realised it can't see a damn thing after I was trying to do that earlier. I'm looking forward very much to finally going bike shopping again. Started a spreadsheet, I've got some ideas, some good, some bad, some KTM. Yeah, I think maybe not the KTM. Unless they've resolved all those lovely crankshaft issues we're having. Squirrel, go on lad, climb the tree. You gonna follow me? You gonna come over this way? No, you're going up. Okay. You want a very friendly Pokemon. Let's throw a rock at that one, see if we can catch it. Anyway, Barboach, boring. Boring. Everyone's review of this video, boring. Me bonking my head on a tree. Funny. Select rat. Pat rat. My face. Oh, such a knob. Anyway, I'm going to carry it down to the decking. I'll see you in a minute. And now we're back on the decking. And I'm still running my Pokemon Go incense and I'm still getting nothing. However, I've not been stabbed in the foot again, so take the win where you can get it, right? I was talking about bike shopping the last time I had this camera on. I showed you a couple of minutes ago, I've already forgotten. So that is going to lead up to a few videos that I kind of want to do. Let's just riding other bikes and just see what it's all about, because I've always had 4 cylinders and 2 out of the 3 bikes I've owned in my life have been sport bikes, super bikes. So it's going to be nice to actually change from that and just see how fun upright bikes are now, particularly the twins with 270-degree cranks. I don't know, maybe get a GS, maybe not. Let's see if the cam chain rattle really puts me off. Anyway, I'm basically running out of things to say and my arm hurts from holding this camera. So I'm going to head home and I'll catch you when I get back. See you in a minute.